Hi, my name is Avanti, and this video is about me discussing new ventures, new journeys, new beginnings, and the start of something great. So I haven't posted content in a while on social media, content meaning mainly like the things that I like to post about, which is like spiritual-esque content, things that really are that I'm very passionate about. And the reason why I hadn't been posting anything is really just because I've just been doing more self-discovery. In the beginning, when I stopped posting, I really didn't understand why I wasn't really as motivated or why I wasn't driven to post as much. But then now in hindsight, I know exactly why. And that's basically what I'm going to be discussing. And I'm going to be discussing what I'm going to be getting into, what that means for me moving forward, and what that also means for anyone that's watching this video, and also anyone that I will meet in the future who is consuming my content, and what it also means for the collective and humanity, because essentially that is why I do what I do and what and who I'm passionate about. So I will be starting school for hypnotherapy. Yay! Yeah, I'll be going to school for hypnotherapy. It's something that I've been thinking about doing for a few months now, and I've decided for sure that's absolutely what I am supposed to be doing. It's completely aligned with who I am, the things that I'm into. And actually, I'm going to start at the beginning. So when I first started posting content online, a lot of the content that I posted was very much so like conspiracy type content. Conspiracy as in like things that are going on like behind the scenes, like spiritual warfare, light versus dark, and just very much so like exposing things that are going on, that has been going on, like the games that's being played with humanity, shadow government, things like that, right? And I love conspiracies. I really don't even like to use the term conspiracy because like I really don't believe in like conspiracies, because there's like always some truth to it. There's always some BS, going on that there's some truth to. But yeah, to make the conversation easier, I am into conspiracies and I loved talking about it, and I still do love talking about it. But I got to the point where like I just always didn't feel aligned with that after a while. And I've realized that that is because I would feel like the content was a bit negative. And I think exposing things are important. I think exposing things are good. I think awareness is good. I think awareness is everything. And my motto is, in fact, is to question everything, because without questions, there's no answers. And you'll just go on believing, whatever someone is telling you or whatever you're witnessing with your own eyes without looking further or deeper or beneath the surface. So I think exposing things are extremely important, but it's not the only important thing. And also, it's not the only way to create change. And mind you, I made many a post about different things, but I just loved conspiracies because I feel like that's where my heart was, in wanting to bring awareness to the people so that we could do something about the evil powers that be in the world. And that still holds a very special place in my heart, but I'm just making room for other things, essentially, is what it is. And now what I'll be doing also is not just shining light on the darkness, but also bringing the light itself. And that's what hypnotherapy is for me. That's what it represents. That's what it's about. Ever since I was younger, I remember being in middle school and I told my mom that I wanted to study psychology in school. And I've always been fascinated by the mind. I've been fascinated by the subconscious and the conscious mind. And the more and more that I learn and the more information I gather and the more that I'm on this journey of life and awareness and self-discovery and spirituality, I've been learning more about the mind and how the mind creates the reality and how true that really is, and the depth of that, like learning, like peeling back all the layers and just learning the mechanics of how that works, what that entails, and what that means, and how we can use it and apply it to advance our own lives. So what hypnotherapy allows me to do is to just really be of service to humanity and to assist humanity in changing for the better. It's been my passion for the world to transition into higher consciousness, to rid the world of as much evil and darkness as possible. And I've realized that the best way to change the collective is to change the individual, because the individuals are what make up the collective. And so that's what hypnotherapy is for me. It's allowing me to learn more about how we can use our subconscious mind to create the reality that we want for ourselves and apply it to our lives. Because imagine a world where we are all living out our wildest dreams and heart's desires. So my why and my motive is still the same, but my approach is a little different. I'm just adding more to my approach at this point, because I really don't want to just leave people with fear by exposing evil things and exposing darkness. I mean, I've always loved conscious conversations and conscious content, and sometimes that in and of itself can be overwhelming, especially when you're delving into darker and deeper things that are happening behind the scenes that are very heavy. Again, not the only thing I talked about though, but I just also really, if I have those conversations or when I have those conversations, I just want to leave the people with something other than heaviness and darkness and fear. I want to leave them with the truth of the fact that everything that is going on is really truly just a reflection that you can also create your own world and reality. In fact, you already are. And these powers that be that have been at the top controlling humanity, they don't have to be there anymore. And we all individually create our own reality, and we can project the reality that we all want to see for ourselves individually. And that in turn will create a more beautiful world for the youth, for the future, and a more beautiful planet for us all to live in, and a more beautiful life for us to individually experience our heaven on earth. I've already been learning so much over the past decade about spirituality, the mind, and consciousness, and manifesting, and the universal laws, and things like that. So now I get to have a more formal education so that I can learn hypnotherapy to be able to apply it not only to other people but to myself. It's something that I've been using for the past few months, self-hypnosis, and oh my God, it's like the quickest way to change your subconscious beliefs and truly see change in your life, in your world, in your reality. It's been tremendous for me, and I am so happy to bring that to other people so that they can experience what I've experienced with it. And I'll be here. I'll be the beacon of light to guide people and assist people in making a change for themselves, bettering themselves, creating the life that they want, and giving you all the information that you need to do so. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching my video, and follow me on this journey to changing the world, also changing my own personal world, and being an example for you and giving you all the tools that you need to do the same. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you. See you in the next one.
The limit does not exist. The limit does not exist.